Hello my friends and welcome to a blind let's play, the Book of Unwritten Tales. My name is the FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel, and today play a point-and-click adventure game highly recommended to us by the wonderfully amazing ChinookUT, who also was nice enough to get the game for me, so thank you so much for that. I'm excited to be diving back into point-and-click adventures. And yeah! Don't know what to say about this game because I absolutely know nothing about it, except I really should play it. That's it. So we'll find out what's going to happen together. Let's do this, my friends. Chapter 1, Prologues. Hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today.
Our world is at war. Only the old can remember a time without fear, without bloodshed. Defeat followed victory. Victory followed defeat. No one could gain the decisive advantage. Only now is there an end in sight. Who would ever have thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to put an end to this madness? And I didn't find the key to ending the war on one of my expeditions. Not deep in some dark dungeon, nor on the peak of a fiery mountain. No, I found it in an old book. I only hope that luck has not abandoned us. What's happened to Beetle and the Archmage's men? Doesn't he know how...
Oh, that was cool. Good trick. Oh.
So then, you're MacGuffin, are you? Archaeologist, adventurer, and future trophy on my mother's living room wall.
And you are Monkus, dastardly son of the Archwitch Mortroga. What do you want from me?
I think you know that. Where is it? We know that your feeble-minded servant was on the way to that damned magical trickster Alistair.
I won't tell you anything.
Take him away. Mother has ways and means of squeezing what we need to know out of him.
Ruh-roh.
After all, what's likely to happen? Oh well, we're several days away from the wildlands. It's just as safe here as in the elf burrow. Oh, then, if it was left up to them, I'd just be spending the whole day...
There they go. And she does nothing.
No, of course I won't do anything stupid. You're right, we should get help. Quick, back to the elf burrow. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, the dragon just watches her. One spirited leap later.
Let's do it.
Wait, are we on this dragon? And you can move Ivo, use the left mouse button, move it to the dragon's leg. I believe I also had the wonderful function, which I wish every point-and-click adventure game has. If I press spacebar, I can see everything I can interact with. Huzzah!
Transport dragons can move great loads, like these barrels, wooden posts, and this big crate. I don't think that this stuff will help me a whole lot.
Yeah, why did we jump on the dragon though? Can't look at anything else. So click here. Take a look at an object, click with left mouse button. You gotta click it twice?
One end of the rope is knotted tightly. I could use it to swing onto the other side of the leg.
Okay. Oh hey, it's that goblin guy. Wait a second, did we just jump on the dragon to save the gremlin? I mean, this is really a good idea. How are we gonna get down? I don't know about this strategy. Ivo, how do you say your name?
The metal cage is fastened onto the dragon's harness. The old gremlin's in the cage. He hasn't noticed me yet.
Okay, speak to gremlin?
Hey, hello, you there?
Who are you?
Who are you? I don't know what else is going to say today for you. Call me Evo. Question is fact, who are you and why are we kidnapped? I like this response, but I really want her to say her name, so I know how to say her name.
My name is...
Never mind. There's something you have to do for me. What am I talking about? It's not just for me, it's for the Alliance.
I've no particular interest in the Alliance.
I don't care. This has to do with everyone. Professor MacGuffin's the name. I'm an archaeologist. I've discovered something important.
And they want it?
Oh, yes. You've no idea how much they want it.
I thought gremlins were Horde, not Alliance. I know it's been many, many years to play Warcraft, but tell me, what have you discovered? I don't care. I do care. What have you discovered?
Let me guess. Your kidnappers up there want to use your knowledge to achieve world domination?
You may scoff, but they would have to skin me before I tell them what I know.
Well, that's good.
Okay then, I'll release you and let you mortals carry on playing at war.
No!
Evo!
You've got no time to lose. You must take this ring. Take
This
it
ring?
to the Archmage Alistair in the town of Seastone on the coast.
You don't want us to take it to
He will
Mordor?
send someone to my house. The book that describes where it is hidden is there in my secret cellar. He must get it to safety.
And what about you?
I will win you as much time as I can. I can endure torture for hours, days if need be.
Oh, this guy's hardcore.
Pain, the humiliation, the agony of body and soul.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you are a true hero indeed. I think he really wants me to free him. Should I perhaps really be getting you free?
Perhaps I should just release you and we'll do without the pain and death bit.
That would, of course, also be an option. Less dramatic, but if you insist, I can hardly stop you.
How can I get you out of there?
Good question. This cage is well built and the lock won't be easy to deal with.
I could untie the cage and then it would smash when it hits the ground.
Yeah, that works.
Just like my old bones.
You'll be fine.
But it's not a bad idea. On the way to Mortroga's fortress, we'll fly over the White Ridge Mountains. Everything's covered in snow there, and the dragon will fly low over the peaks. We could try it there.
That was a joke. The chances of that working are about 1,000,000 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
Can't see any other way to escape. Fighting is not an option.
Let me see how the cage is fastened.
You do that. I'll be here if you need me.
No idea what's going on here, but I should probably release the old gremlin before we get into enemy territory. We'll have to see how we go after that.
Okay, left is always right.
That's the way up onto the dragon's back. I can't reach the support strut. That's the way up onto the dragon's back. This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I want to drop the cage onto the mountains. Oh, this is too tight. I won't be able to undo this just using my hands, but if I had a knife or a sword, I could perhaps cut the rope. This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I... Oh, this is too tight. I won't be able to...
Okay. I always want to click on things
MacGuffin.
twice
What is it?
to see if there's any new dialogue.
That kidnapper with his troll, who is he?
The sorcerer. He's called Monkus. He's the son of the Archwitch Mortroga.
The Archwitch? How did she know that you'd made such an important discovery?
Beetle, my servant. I sent him on a secret mission to the Archmage. I must have caught him. Poor Beetle.
How can such heavily loaded dragon fly at all?
Isn't it a trifle improbable that a 50-meter-long dragon with a pathetically small wingspan could be physically capable of transporting such a substantial amount of gear?
How should I know? I'm an archaeologist,
I
not
know.
an aeronautical scientist. I don't concern myself with trivialities. I see it flying, so I believe it.
Okay.
I, however, find it illogical.
Then it must be magic. If something isn't logical in this world, then it's always down to magic. Very practical. You can explain everything like that. Something's flying that can't fly? Magic!
So how does our plan go again?
Can we talk through this plan again, just to be sure?
You come up with a way to release the cage. As soon as we're flying close to the ground in the White Ridge Mountains, you let me in the cage drop, and then jump yourself.
Do you think you'll survive the impact?
I hope so. The dragon will have to fly close to the mountain peaks. There are lots of pine trees and snowdrifts there.
And chasms and canyons and rocks?
Yes, I know. But I've got to get back to my cottage and get the book from my cellar. They must get their hands on it.
I like how optimistic she is. So yeah, she's like a Vulcan in this universe. Can't open the cage with my bare hands.
The cage has been secured with a thick rope. I can't release it using my bare hands.
Then you'll have to cut through the rope.
Splendid idea, but I don't have a knife.
Then get your hands on one. My kidnappers up there are sure to be armed.
I fear that could be true.
I'm not going to be able to get on Dragon's back without some help.
If I'm going to steal a knife from the kidnappers, then I need to get onto the back of the dragon. There's a support strap there. If I could reach it, I'd be able to pull myself up.
No problem. Here, take this.
A whip?
It's always served me well. You can use it as a rope.
Oh, cool. And you'll find the whip just as all objects in inventory with a mouse bump and a screen open inventory.
I'll just carry on then. You wait here.
I was waiting for him to say, I'm locked in a cage. What do you want me to do? Okay, so there is no I button for inventory. Guess just gotta scroll to the bottom. So use the bullwhip on the
Da, 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 da.
Alright, I like this game already.
What? Yes, I was evil and beastly. Yes, I'll bring him with me, Mother. Yes. I have to go. Why? I'm steering a dragon, remember? You know, I'm not being curt with you. Yes. Good. Yes. I'll see you later. Love you too.
Aww.
Oh, by the gods, how I hate it.
I guess not.
Not much longer, Monkus, not much longer. Soon you will have it in your hands.
It?
But you have to be careful, Monkus. Mother is mistrustful. She has her agents everywhere. And you are talking to yourself. Better shut up.
There appears to be some truth in the gremlin's story. It's vital that I rescue him. If I remain right here on the outside, then they won't be able to spot me from the driver's cabin.
But I had to get to the sword.
An old cardboard box. It seems to be some kind of emergency kit if the dragon crash lands. There are a few moth-eaten blankets in the box, a bit of dried meat covered in white mold, and a blue and red potion, and... a line with a fish hook. It looks quite serviceable. I'll take it with me.
Line with the fish hook? Okay.
The rest's of no use. A thin wooden stick with the flag of the Shadow Army. The stick's been tied loosely to the railing. Got it, and the sorcerer hasn't noticed.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, it's probably time to combine things, isn't it? Gotta create a fishing
I'll
rod.
knot the line to the tip of the stick, and hey presto, I've got a fishing rod.
Yep, that makes perfect logical sense.
I could really do with one of those swords, but I can't reach the stand without the sorcerer seeing me.
So I'm just gonna toss something over there and hope the noise doesn't draw his attention. Got it.
I could really do with one of those...
Oh! Okay, that's clever.
That was elegant.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I was not expecting that.
The sword might not be pretty, but it's sharp.
Alright, sword. Could go ahead and talk to him.
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
I was eavesdropping, sorcerer. What does he want from me exactly? A weapon?
So what is this discovery of yours then? A great treasure? A weapon?
I can't tell you. Too dangerous. Actually, well, I don't have it either.
What do you mean?
I found a clue in an old book as to where the artifact... where it is hidden.
Artifact. It. This is getting more and more cliché.
Cliché? The struggle of good against evil is never cliché.
You mentioned your secret cellar. Is that where the book's hidden? Pretty risky.
I found a sword.
I've got a sword and can cut through the rope as soon as you're ready.
I like how she said sword.
I'm ready when you are. We're over the mountains. It's now or never.
Are you really sure?
I am. But if I don't survive, or they catch me, then you'll have to fetch the book from my secret cellar and take it to the archmage.
Well, we both know what's going to happen now. This will be a real unexpected adventure. It's going to go wrong. I like this one because it's got a bunch of dots.
Isn't this a strange coincidence? A young pretty elf walks through the woods unarmed and is suddenly caught up in an adventure.
Don't talk, just cut me free.
I want to bug him some more.
MacGuffin.
What is it?
Ah, okay. Well, let's do this one just one more time.
Can we talk through this?
You come up with a weight as soon as we're flying close to the ground in the white...
Do you think you'll survive?
I hope so.
And chasm.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the
I'll
same.
just
Okay. Just want to make sure it's the same dialogue. Cut through the security rope.
The right moment is close. There's the mountain. Good luck, MacGuffin.
Yeah, good luck. I'll see you next. Okay, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Nice catch. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh well. Ah, shoot. How did he get here? Ah, that's pretty awesome. Just jump off the dragon into the forest. HMH Interactive presents a King Art Games production. The Book of Unwritten Tales. I'm sorry, this music just gets me so hyped up right now. This is like old school type adventure music. You know, Indiana Jones mixed with Lord of the Rings. I mean, even the way the credits are done with that like gold sheen. Was that Game of Thrones that did that? I don't know. I'm just saying it looks cool. Kinda does give me the Game of Thrones idea though, with the flying over different locations. Yeah, I'm all hyped up now. I like the beginning of the game. I like the characters. The game is beautiful. It's got some user-friendly tools. And it doesn't seem illogical at all, based on what we've seen so far. That could change. I mean, I played through the Monkey Island series. I should be fine, right?
Wilbur, working hard at it, saving the world.
I'm almost done, you.
Not to mention Space Quest.
Beavering away, eh? What were you this time? A knight riding high on his horse? Or one of those funny little mages again, eh? Hey, hero, I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house robot off on a rat hunt. That rat's got it in for my precious hops, and if I don't plant them, beer's going to be a wee bit scarce.
I've never heard of a hero having to catch rats.
You're not a hero yet, laddie.
Look
You're
at the
still
rat.
my helper. And that being the case, you'd better get your act together. Then you can finish up here and go and have some more heroic daydreams. I need to go and do a quality control check on barrels 2034 to 2038. I've got a feeling there might be something wrong with the 2030 batch. We'll see. We'll see.
I love the meta awareness this game has so far. Even the music. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, I do get the music reference. It's fantastic. But I mean, even the fact that it says, you know, we gotta go catch the rats. He's like, oh, no hero ever starts with catching rats. How many games start with doing something just that? Like RPGs. Oh, is he actually turning based on where I'm looking? No, okay.
A large crate. It must have been delivered as I swept.
So it looks like we have multiple characters that we play as well.
Let's see. Not a chance. I'll never get this crate open with my bare hands.
Fire?
Dwarfs are excellent stonemasons. That fireplace is proof. I used to be really afraid of that fireplace. Nowadays, I'm only slightly terrified. That's the exit. First, I have to teach the house robot to catch rats.
Try opening again.
Let's see. Not a chance. I'll never get this crate open with my...
Okay. Let's talk to, what's this guy's name?
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Just Master Brewer, I guess. How are the beer tests going?
Is everything okay with the beer?
That's not so easy to say. It's complicated with beer. You initially think, that tastes good. But then, bam! The finish is all off. Earthy and musty, and there's nothing you can do. But of course, you can't really tell from just one pint.
So you gotta keep drinking, right? True story, when I turned 21, my best friend took me out drinking. And I wasn't too keen on it. I had a drink and I hated the aftertaste. He's like, oh, you gotta keep drinking to get rid of the aftertaste. I'm like, well, I don't want to get drunk. I want to enjoy drinks. I want something that is good taste. So he gave me some sort of drink that's like a pina colada or strawberry daiquiri. And I liked it and I thought, oh, this is kind of nice, but I don't want more than one. I just like the taste. And, you know, of course, my best friend, oh, I think he got drunk. Yeah, I think my 21st birthday was more about him partying than me partying. But, you know, I'm just not an alcohol drinker. I'd much rather have a root beer, or nowadays I just have water, mostly. So you want me to send a robot on a rat hunt?
So I'm supposed to uncrate the robot and send it after the rat?
Definitely. Shouldn't be too difficult for you, being a gnome and all. You've got the right kind of hands for all that technical stuff.
I'm not really all that into technology. I'm more interested in the mysterious powers of magic.
Scandalous.
Well, in that case, I'm sure there's some instructions in the crate. Shouldn't be that difficult for Mr. Mage.
So it looks like we have a stereotypical gnome, tinkerer, dwarf, stout, and brewmaster. I have a feeling these expectations are going to be subverted in this game, though, based on what I've seen so far. And I can go as soon as I caught the rat.
So I can call it a day once the robot has caught the rat?
Aye, you can go back home and get some sleep.
Where are the other doors?
Where are the other dwarves, anyway?
All away fighting, you know that. There's been nobody here except me for years. I'm keeping the whole place ticking over. If you weren't here, lad, I'd probably have pegged it from loneliness long ago.
Have we still not won the war yet?
What's the news from the front? The Alliance is winning, isn't it?
It's a proper mess. They just swing back and forth. It's been like that for years. Neither side has the advantage. Today, we take Finsterberg, and tomorrow the Shadow Army plunders Auenheim. Today, we take care of Garrett the Throat Slitter, and tomorrow, they nobble Bella Sunnithaw. At the moment, we've got Mortroga's fortress under siege, the old arch-witch. Not getting anywhere fast, though. It could still be years before either side gets the upper hand.
Hopefully we do.
Aye, let's hope so.
Yeah, I'll drink to that. I like to drink. Must be really lonely here without the other dwarves.
Do you miss the other dwarves a lot?
Aye, there's not much going on here now, that's for sure. In the old days, it was packed and rowdy every night. Stone Chomper and Bolin the Bear, Peppo and Talon. He could beat anyone at finger wrestling. And then, of course, there was Billant, our leader with his golden tankard.
Oh.
Now I've only got you here. You're not exactly a party animal.
Maybe the other dwarves will come back soon.
Aye, and then they'll tell their tales of adventure, the times they've had and what they've been through. And me, I can only listen on.
Yeah, why are you here and not
I'd
with
like
them?
to hear their stories, seeing as though I'm not with them myself. So I'm supposed to uncreate the robot and...
Definitely. Shouldn't.
I'm not
Yeah,
really...
so that's still the same. Alright, we've exhausted the
I'll take
dialogue.
care of the robot then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
The pipes run through the walls and floor. They are part of the central beer supply system, which runs through the whole bastion.
As long as they don't make me do some sort of pipe puzzle, like Space Quest 6 did, because that pipe puzzle was annoying as heck.
Actually, dwarfs have a thing for beautiful architecture. But when it comes to the beer supply, compromises are sometimes made.
Beer's more important.
A thieving rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close. A thieving rat. That seems to be the rat hole where the little beast plans its raids.
The little beast plans its raids. Oh, I love the language.
The rat has chewed through the wood. There's some fur hanging from a splinter. Ooh, I'll take that.
Okay. Got some fur.
There is no way I'm sticking my hand into that hole as long as the rat's in there.
So maybe like Quest Goal 4, where we had to prime the machine with something.
It's a map. It says the country's best pubs on it. It shows the area reaching from our beautiful White Ridge Mountains down to the sea, where the humans live on the coast. The map shows the area between here and the human town of Seastone.
Oh, okay, so that's Seastone.
The map shows the area between... That's the Master Brewer's favourite spot. He likes to...
I'm sorry, guys. He likes to relax there. Didn't mean to click off that. Okay, what do we got? Apparatus?
The Master Brewer says these kettles are used to make beer. This is his private setup, and the proper ones are in the cellar. The Master Brewer says it's very easy to brew beer. Still, he did go to school for years to learn how.
Cooking pot.
An old, rather dirty cooking pot.
Take the cooking pot.
Ugh,
Whoa!
melted slime. Maybe I should have thrown out the rest of that chocolate pudding. There is no way I'm taking that pot with the evil slime in it. Slime can be really evil. Bad slime.
Now use a rat fleur and the rat fleur. No, I guess not.
A pile of dirty dishes. The longer the other dwarves are away, the less attention the Master Brewer pays to things like this. I'd point it out to the Master Brewer, but then I'd be the one who ends up washing it all up.
Good man.
The stove isn't used much. Though this morning the Master Brewer heated up a few beer sausages on it. The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could heat something up.
Okay, so we can heat something in that.
The stove is still a little... A tin coffee pot. It hasn't been used in ages. And guaranteed not for coffee. The Master Brewer doesn't trust non-alcoholic drinks.
Aww.
The coals in the oven have kept the stove warm.
Okay, item number 2.
The sun is pretty low. It'll be dark soon. I love our beautiful White Ridge Mountains. It's just a touch quiet around here. I call it A History of Dwarven Cuisine, the Last 3 Weeks by Wilbur Weatherby. Ugh.
Yeah.
Dwarven fast food. But I'm not hungry. I know. A very roughly knotted net with loose ends. Maybe it's used for fruit.
Can I take that?
Although I've never seen any fruit around here, the master brewer prefers heartier fare.
Yes. Okay.
This pump can be used to pump water up from deep in the mountain. Although I wouldn't bet on it still working. I thought so. Broken.
Blarg.
The dwarves have a lot of work ahead of them when they get back. If they come back.
If they come back.
The rubbish bin is almost overflowing. Presumably it's my job to empty it, but oh well.
Yeah, I'll let someone else do it. Yeah. I know I'm point and click adventure game. I'm supposed to pick up everything, but come on.
That is the Bastion's emblem. Actually, an entire battalion of dwarves is supposed to be stationed here. Each battalion consists of 7 companies, which in turn consists of 7 platoons. Each platoon consists of 7 squads of 7 dwarves.
It's a lot of 7s.
Dwarves have this thing for the number 7. There is no... Slime can be really evil.
Okay, yes. Really evil.
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot. I'm not likely to be able to catch the slime with the net. It's too slimy.
Okay.
I know. A very roughly knotted net with loose ends. Maybe it's used for fruit. Although I've never seen any fruit around here, the master brewer prefers heartier fare.
Okay, that's not working. Kitchen waste. No. Fur. What is this machine at that we're supposed to use?
I don't really think I'll be able to...
We do have a stove. Can't use that. Can't use that.
Back where you belong, on the stove.
Okay. So I can take something and then heat it up. Is what that's telling me. What's this?
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Let's talk to him first.
Aye, Wilbur.
Let's see. There's an evil slime living in the kitchen!
Did you know there's an evil slime living in a pot in the kitchen?
Oh, yes, it nicked a sausage off me this morning.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
Well, yes. Live and let live, I say. As long as it doesn't develop a taste for beer.
Taste for beer. Have to keep working here.
I'll take care of the robot then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
Where is the robot at? What is this? Crowbar.
A dwarf-sized crowbar. So it's pretty big.
Can I take that? Because now I can use the crowbar on the
Let's see.
box here.
What's that? Ah, the user manual.
Okay, so there's the robot that we had to use.
Wood elvish. Succubushish.
Need a rat.
Here we are. Dwarven.
Nah, never mind, Dwarven.
Thank you for purchasing an X100 house robot.
Oh, this is
the
languages.
latest in-house robot
Oh,
technology.
that's great.
Feed the X100 the stinking remains of your disgusting existence, but absolutely no broccoli or Brussels sprouts.
Is that the fuel?
Rats. There. Rat care. Rats breeding. Rat hunted. Rat hunted. In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, you must first feed the X100 with DNA from your target.
Yep, knew that.
DNA
like Quest Going
carriers
4.
include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things.
Ew.
Okay, so first I have to give the robot a little garbage appetizer to start it up before I feed it the main course, rat DNA.
Okay.
Finally, a simple rat trap.
So we do one of these two.
The robot gets its energy from rubbish. That's got the power supply sorted out then.
Excellent. Now we give it some rat hair.
And now the fur, a source of rat DNA.
Go get him. Just like Tom and Jerry.
And it's gone. It won't be back anytime soon either. Problem solved.
Huzzah! Okay.
The X100 makes a pretty good rat hunter. I just hope it never mistakes me for a rat. It did its job and promptly switched itself off again.
Good boy.
Our rat hunter here is quite the energy hog. It did its job and our rat To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very good reason. Who knows what the rat has hidden there? Maybe rotten food, or already digested food,
Ew.
or even more rats.
Ah!
To be honest, I'm maybe or even.
Alright, cover the rat.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you little gnomes can puzzle out, eh? The rat's lost his appetite for my hops at any rate. He won't be coming back for a while.
Can I call it a day now?
Course you can. Safe home, my lad. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you later, lad.
I thought he was gonna say bye again in a different way. He would say bye again a different way, and we just keep going
I'll
back
leave
and
him
forth.
alone for now.
Okay, double check. Nothing else new.
And another day ends. And, as usual, I didn't save any princesses, or fight any dragons, or hunt any orcs. I chased a rat off, and I didn't even do it myself. I used a fully automated robot instead.
Aww.
It's going to take more than that before my statue stands next to Knight Tilo in the Hall of Heroes, but I'm going to make it one day.
Yeah. You'll make it one day, buddy. I believe in you. Like I said, I feel this game's gonna subvert expectations. We're gonna be a powerful mage. And I'm MacGuffin. Just stands there. Oh. I thought that would come crashing down right on our head.
Hey, you, boy, you've got to get me out of here.
Hey, you survived.
Please. I was abducted. An elf freed me. They want... You've got to believe me. I have the key to something that could determine the fate of the war. Listen, boy, it's too late. You see this ring? It's the key. Take it to the human archmage in the town of Seastone. You understand?
But...
Come on, it's a quest.
All of our fates depend on...
Whoa! Dragon's not very happy, is he? We did all that work. And in the end, it didn't mean anything. I mean, he could have just dropped the ring, and it still would have served the same purpose.
Oh, dude, nobody's gonna believe this. There's no way I'll make it down to the human town by the sea on my own. I need help. I should ask the Master Brewer for help. Or Grandad. He fought for the Alliance.
Beautiful artwork, by the way. This is absolutely gorgeous. Let's look at the ring.
A heavy gold ring. Ooh, it feels warm. There is some fine script on the inside, but I can't make out what it says. The gremlin's gold ring. I should get it to the human archmage as quickly as possible. The gremlin's gold ring.
I wonder. Actually, let's look around first. Yeah, let's look around first. I was gonna try to heat up the ring.
Probably the statue of some famous dwarven leader. I don't know much about their history. Apparently the statue is not quite finished. Still, it looks much better than the others do.
It looks beautiful.
Of course, it's pretty cold all year round up here in the mountains. But
No,
this year,
thank you.
winter came particularly early. It worked. I got one.
Alright, well, we got our makeshift weapon.
A crystal clear icicle. I broke it off outside the bastion.
I like how it says bastion instead of bastion.
That's the entrance to my family's gnome hole. We've been living here for generations.
Okay, I don't want to go in there yet.
A rolled up tarpaulin, probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
Can I pick it up? The heck did I get? Oh, a tart.
A rip-proof tarpaulin with eyes along the sides, surprisingly light.
Okay.
The bastion looks so impressive. However, many of the halls and corridors were never completed. Originally, hundreds of dwarves were supposed to live here to defend the Mountain Kingdom's northern front. Now the Master Brewer and my family are the only ones left. The tarps are supposed to offer the stonemasons a little protection. They have to be pretty tough if they're out there in all kinds of weather.
That's true.
I'm not climbing up there, it's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck.
Ah, you'll be fine. Alright, let's go back inside before going in there.
Master Brewer, sir! Hello? Master Brewer, sir! Where are you?
He's conked out.
Master Brewer, sir! Master Brewer!
What? What?
Surprised you woke up.
We have to tell the other dwarves. There was this gremlin in a cage, and he gave me this ring, and...
What kind of ring, then?
This ring! It's a very important ring. The gremlin said all our fates...
Wilbur, I really don't have time for this kid stuff. I've got more important things to do.
But the ring has to be delivered to the archmage down in the human town. The gremlin said it could end the war.
Listen, laddie, that's a ring. What's it supposed to be able to do?
It's... I have to. The gremlin wasn't lying.
Just think about it. When has anybody ever given an important ring to a little being like a gnome? That sort of thing just doesn't happen.
But...
That's enough. Now, go home. It's getting late.
Oh, yes. I love all the references.
I guess I can't expect any help from the Master Brewer. Beards are important to dwarves. The longer the beard, the more respect the dwarf gets. And the beard ornaments tell you a lot about their owner. The Master Brewer, for example, is a second-degree keg roller. He was born the 9th of 12 children, and he's got a weak spot for beer.
You think?
He's a bachelor, but isn't one for walks in the morning dew. And he was almost kicked out of school for pulling a girl's moustache. Beards are important to dwarves. The longer the beard, and the beard ornaments tell you he was born, then he's a bachelor. And he...
Okay, so that's the same.
I think I'll let him sleep. He won't help me anyway.
Can I cut off his beard? I know it sounds horrible, but... So... He's not what the things I have. Okay. No? No? Icicle?
It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. After all, the pot isn't all that warm. I should speed up the melting process.
Ah, okay. Don't know if I meant to do that, but it works.
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone. All that's left is crystal clear water.
It's not what I really want to do. want to use a ring on the stove. Okay.
A pot of crystal clear water.
No idea what that does, but Adventure Game Logic 101, grab everything. And use everything on everything.
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot.
Alright, well we have a thing of crystal clear water. I have no idea what that's gonna do for us, but on to the robot.
It did its job and promptly switched itself off again. Our rat hunter here.
Ah, it's just resting. Okay, let's go, I guess, to the gnome hole. Wow, I'm so glad I have a spacebar in this game. I had to play in Space Core 6.
Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. The others are all at a technology trade show down south. My dad is a mechanic and a physicist. He primarily works on, things. Mother is just a whole wife and geneticist. The baby is my little sister Sydney. I think she'll be a researcher too. She once doubled her baby phone's data transfer rate using nothing but a rattle and a rubber ball.
Wow.
My other little sister is Meggie, my parents' pride and joy. She mainly concentrates on robotics, combat robots to be exact. Grandad is a war veteran and conducts secret military research, whenever Dad lets him in the workshop, that is. Looks like I'm the proverbial exception to the rule. I'd rather go out into the world and become a mage, a hero like Knight Tilo. But someone has to look after Grandad and the master brewer. I'm more of a local, unsung hero.
Hey, always be true to yourself, my friend. Do you think you're a mage? Want to be a mage?
That's my family. Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. The others are all at a technology trade show down south. My dad is a mechanic and a physicist. Mother is just a whole. She wants my other
So
little
that's the
Grandad looks
same.
like I'd rather.
Always want to double check.
Another one of Dad's inventions. He calls it eclecticity or something. It's got something to do with hamsters. We used to have jelly glowfish all over the walls. I found that a little cozier. One of my dad's inventions. He calls it a time measurometer. It splits the day into 2 periods of 12 hours each and shows which hour we are currently in. Sometimes I think that thing uses time up instead of just showing it.
Ain't that the truth?
A chair.
Just a chair.
This chair is completely uninteresting. Like I said, a chair to sit on. It's still a chair. A totally uninteresting chair, which is absolutely no help to me. Not now, not ever. It is a chair. Honest. Okay, whatever. It's a horse. A beautiful big white horse. What is your problem? A chair is a chair is a chair. I'm not going to answer. The chair, of course. That's the key to it all. Not a chair. This chair is completely uninteresting. Like I said, a chair to sit on. It's a totally uninteresting chair.
Now it looks like it's repeating.
Okay, a beautiful. What is your problem? The chair, of course.
So that's good fun.
A chair. This chair is
Yeah, it was good fun while it lasted. Oh, that's great. You know what? The thing is, the chair is kind of analogous, whatever that word is, to our friend here, Wilbur, because the chair is completely uninteresting, and our hero is basically starting out as being completely uninteresting. At least that's how the world views him, right? I mean, it's just a guy working in a bar, catching rats and cleaning up dishes, and yet he wants to be more than that. Just like this chair. Well, the chair is still a chair, I guess.
That door is part of Dad's living space optimization unit. Behind it is sort of a car park for rooms.
I have cars.
Hey, my mechanical flying fish Nemo. How did you get there?
Aw,
One of the few
Nemo.
technical devices I ever built. Well, to be honest, actually my father and my sister really, but I did watch.
Let's get Nemo. Aww. Aww. It's kind of scary looking, but also adorable at the same time.
It still works. A solid example of gnome technology, if I do say so myself.
Aw, I like the little guy. Yeah, I like the little guy. He's really, really cool.
My mother is a real whole wife. She spends her time on chemistry, biology, genetics, and that kind of stuff. I think I'll just leave that alone. We gnomes have a golden rule, hands off another gnome's experiments.
Aw, come on, it's part of the fun.
Those are my mum's plants. She grows a lot of that green stuff. She keeps trying to genetically change the plants so they can grow up here amidst the icy mountains. The plants have grown. I could have sworn they weren't here yesterday. Mum probably uses a really good fertilizer. A flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
And there's nothing growing.
Doesn't look like Mother planted.
Okay, so are we supposed to do something with that? Nope. Alright.
Those are the controls for our living space optimization unit. My father invented them. Those cogs belong to Dad's living space optimization unit. The machine takes up a total of 3 rooms in our hall.
Should we pull this or should we go down? Left is always right. Oh, bedroom lever. Maggie's room. Actually, let's go down first.
And down we go.
Because I think those may take me to different areas in this makeshift elevator thingamajig. Oh, hi, Granddad.
Halt! Who's there?
Hi, Grandad. It's me.
I doubt it. What's the password?
Hinigoseki. I still can't believe I said Hinigoseki in Quest for Glory 1. Oh man, I feel so dumb. Fluffy Bunny?
Was it Fluffy Bunny?
You wish? Die, maggot!
It's important, Grandad.
So is the password. We're at war, damn it. War suffereth no carelessness. So, the password.
Nuclear first strike, sir.
Correct.
Hey!
What do you want?
Surprised that
Gremlin
worked.
gave me this ring.
I was
He said
expecting
it's
us
very
to have to
important.
find it
He
somewhere.
said the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
A ring? Have you checked it for contamination?
What?
For curses, hexes, poison?
I'll be fine.
What am I talking about? Of course you have. No one would accept a ring from a gremlin and not check it for curses. Dangerous little blighters, those gremlins. You shouldn't feed them after midnight.
The gremlin said this ring could decide the course of the entire war.
Decide the course of the war? That would be... Where is this gremlin?
Taken by a dragon.
Kidnapped. He barely had time to give me this ring. It should be taken to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
The Archmage? Yes. He'd know what to do. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've trained for. This is the hour in which a stout youngster becomes an adult. The hour of glory. The hour of fame. Hour!
But what do you mean stout?
Does everyone know what they have to do?
No.
Right, men. Let it be so.
I love the way they talk in this game. Okay. Looks like we had to look around some more, and we'll talk to Granddad. But we'll do that in the next episode, my friends. Want to say, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and like the video, and think about subscribing. First video on a playlist, always one that you want to get the most attention to so people know what you're playing. And I do appreciate you all so very much. Once again, want to thank ChinookUT for recommending this game, and for being a wonderful, amazing supporter of the channel by being a Patreon member. In addition, Techno Trouble, Billy, Sanford, and Tappers, thank you all so very much. I love you so dearly. If you'd like to join them and support them in that way, you can either hit that join button in YouTube or go on the Patreon page and support there. But for now, this is the Book of Unwritten Tales, the first game. We have all 3 games in this series to go through eventually, and I'm really intrigued by the story so far. I like all the humor, I like the jokes, I like the references, and the characters. The characters are intriguing, and I want to know more about them. We'll have to find out more about them together in the next episode, and until then, I hope you have a wonderful, fantastically awesome day. So long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.